Statman Dave here. I am with the one and only Greg Johnson after Manchester United lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup. Greg, what do you think of the performance?
It's a hard one, really. The red card obviously changed things somewhat. It's hard to really tell what was going to happen over the full 90 minutes, but I don't know. I think we said during the game, for a back six, it was quite a positive game plan, really, considering the amount of defenders on the field. And I thought it was kind of set up as a kind of like one big trigger to try and get Chelsea on the break. And a few times it worked, but yeah, it's a shame. I think we said first half Pogba was kind of low-key doing all right, but I think second half he had those chances, didn't he? Especially the one at the end to get that equaliser. So I've defended Pogba a lot, objectively, in my writing. I've tried to anyway. But yeah, I know a few people on Twitter I've seen question at 98 million. Maybe you're expecting that goal to go in, maybe.
There's questions, but he is a young player. In terms of other young players, Marcus Rashford was apparently ill today, made his way down to Manchester by himself. What do you think of his performance, and should he have taken that chance?
I think he should take that chance, but he's young. I think the problem was that he should have had Mkhitaryan running next to him. That's the issue, really. And I think taking him off, I understand why Mourinho did it. I'm not saying it's a critical thing. You can't take Ashley Young off or something like that because they're working so hard to keep the shape of the team. Whereas Mkhitaryan was kind of given that slightly free role, so understandable if you're losing a man, you take the guy off and you give him freedom to just do what he wants, really. But yeah, it's just a shame. I was kind of saying to somebody else just before. It kind of reminds me in a way of like the Champions League against Real Madrid 2013 at Old Trafford. In a similar, I'm not trying to say it was anywhere near as good. Red card did kill it, but then you've also got to question the manager if your whole system hinges on just one thing going wrong. That's also not great as well. One thing I would say is Mourinho, besides sending on Fellaini, okay, he didn't have much of a bench because a lot of players are injured, but there wasn't much of a plan B. I think as you said as well during the game, when they were chasing it, where are the centre backs? The centre backs going forward. Where are the centre midfielders? It was Pogba and Fellaini weren't really controlling the game. It was yeah, tough one for United.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like Juan Mata on the bench, not coming on. The 3-4-1-1 could have worked with 10 men, but
at the same time, I think Juan Mata. I'm not to dismiss him or anything like that, but I'm not sure if he would have got into that game at the end. It was very feisty, very physical. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess you can't really pan Mourinho for not having the options available to him. But then at the same time, you look at the amount of money spent on United squad, the amount of talent there. Okay, they got injuries, but it's just a bit of a shame, really.
Let's talk positives, because there was some positive in the game. I thought Phil Jones had a great game up against Eden Hazard. What do you think of his performance?
Yeah, I think Rojo as well. Rojo and Jones. I know they weren't playing in a partnership today, but they've had a fantastic season. Probably the season both of them have needed as United players, really. Rojo dealt with Costa. Also dealt with Costa's mind games very well as well. And we saw in the first half when he had the extra man, Jones basically man-marking Eden Hazard. And then after that, he kind of had a bit more of a general remit just to defend. And he did really well. He composed himself well. Chris Smalling, on the other hand, and not to be critical, but you just compare Chris Smalling to Jones and Rojo. He did get a bit flustered at times, whereas Jones and Rojo, pretty much on it. You got fans over here, mate. That's
just some big fans over there shouting out the Statman Dave brand. But anyway, Greg, last thoughts. Where do Manchester United go from this defeat? Do we step up? Do we push forward on Thursday night?
Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? I think Europa League is definitely the most winnable competition now.
Chelsea fans sing once that game. No. Really shit fans.
There you go.
Well, some great, analysis of the Chelsea fans. They weren't great tonight. Man United out singing them for the whole 90 minutes from 0 to 90. But anyway, Greg, United's chances for the Europa League this season?
I think they've got massive chances. Obviously, Roma, Lyon, kind of drawn against you. Yeah, exactly. They're between them and United, they're probably the favourites right now, and they're going to play each other. Or they are playing each other. So yeah, I think that's the most winnable one and the easiest option to get into the Champions League, because I don't think United get in top 4. I'm really sorry to be negative on a United fan channel, but I can't see it happening.
Positivity, Greg. We've won the Europa League. We've won the EFL Cup. We're going to win the Europa League, and we're going to come fourth in the Premier League. Come on, United.
It's all about the second-tier cups.
He was robbed by the referee.